So over the past few days there has been some very big information leaked, some of it official as well, to do with the next Call of Duty. COD 2021, or Call of Duty World War II Vanguard as we now know it. Even though the name hasn't been made official, I'm certain that's what it is called. Because, well, things this year are quite a bit different to what usually take place. By now, the official reveal for the next Call of Duty would have already happened. 6 years ago today, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was revealed. 4 years ago yesterday, Call of Duty World War II was revealed. Around this time every year, the next Call of Duty's trailer has already released. But lately, things have been a little bit different, especially last year with Black Ops Cold War. You may remember that game was revealed a lot later on. It was never officially revealed via a trailer. Instead, it was revealed in Warzone, and it seems like the same thing's going to be happening this year. But let me take you back to the very beginning, back to February the 17th, when we had our very first leak on this year's COD. This was tweeted out by Victor_Z, where he posted a picture of Call of Duty World War II and a hammer. This was our first tease that this year's COD would be another World War II game and will be developed by Sledgehammer Games. We are now in April, and since then we've had quite a bit more information. One of the big leaks we had from about a month ago was from Tom Henderson, where he said, "What I've heard so far about COD 2021. It's developed by Sledgehammer Games, gritty and likely going to be controversial like Modern Warfare, boots on the ground, guerrilla-like warfare, and Warzone integration." So again, all seemed relatively fine. We are getting another World War II game developed by Sledgehammer Games, and it's called World War II Vanguard. But over the past couple of days, and as I feared, there's been some leaks and a lot of rumours that have suggested that there may be a few problems. There was a tweet that was put out by ZestyCod Leaks. Since then he's actually taken it down, I believe because there is no proof behind this. It is purely speculation and rumours, and I guess with any leak or rumour you have to take it with a grain of salt, especially because there's no backing behind this one. But it was apparently taken down by Activision, so that could be something to look into. And what it said was this: insiders say Sledgehammer Games are getting sent back to a support studio. Warzone had changed how COD was handled, and Activision are going to be given Infinity Ward all they want after the success of Modern Warfare 2019. World War II Vanguard is unreleasable, barely any work has gone into the multiplayer right now. They were just going to port assets from World War II, but the new engine is not compatible with how World War II was made. Activision will have the release this year be Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer, with more content coming to Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone and Black Ops Cold War. Activision will spin it as some combined COD fan event leading to Modern Warfare 2 in 2022. So this, if it was true, could be very interesting. I have reasons to believe it isn't, but the fact that apparently it was taken down by Activision is a little bit suspicious. But there is information here, even before I heard it, that I was kind of skeptical about anyway. This almost reminds me of what happened to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Remember, this game originally was created by Sledgehammer. Call of Duty has been in a 3-year development cycle for a long time now. It's gone Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch. But for Black Ops Cold War, even though that year was supposed to be Sledgehammer's, it was actually Treyarch that released the game. And that was because Sledgehammer started creating Cold War, but halfway through Treyarch came in, Activision put them in charge, and at the end, it released as a Treyarch game. And if you've ever wondered why Black Ops Cold War feels vastly different to what Treyarch's games usually feel like, usually if you look at Black Ops 1, 2, 3 and 4, they're a lot more cartoony. The movement feels different. Black Ops Cold War does play like World War II. That's because a lot of it was actually developed by Sledgehammer. It isn't a full Treyarch game. So after Treyarch finished off Black Ops Cold War, Sledgehammer then started making a new Call of Duty World War II game, which is supposed to release this year. But as you can see, there are a few problems. One, if it does come out this year, they won't have had the full 3-year development time. The only studio that will have that is Infinity Ward. There's going to be a bigger reason as to why Activision keep pushing Sledgehammer to the side, because this is the second time, if true, that they've done this now. Because from another tweet, this is a very credible leaker who's called Okami, who replied to someone called Modern Warzone, where he said, "It's true, Sledgehammer Games will be heading COD 2021 with the help of pretty much every Call of Duty studio in existence." So he's saying, yes, Sledgehammer will be in charge of this year's COD, but every other Call of Duty studio, I guess Raven, I don't know if that includes Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and other people who assist, they'll be helping Sledgehammer to finish off this year's COD. It's just a little bit strange how twice now Sledgehammer have been able to fully finish a Call of Duty on themselves. And I do want to say this again, these are leaks, so I don't know what's true, but this is what we're being told. A lot of stuff like this was leaked before Black Ops Cold War came out. A lot of it turned out to be true, but I think when the game released, even though it did have kind of a messy development cycle, it didn't turn out too bad. So this doesn't necessarily mean that COD World War II Vanguard is going to be bad either. But it is kind of believable when we're being told things like the multiplayer is nowhere near finished or it's not even started. They're going to port a lot of assets from the original World War II, which makes sense if it's another World War II game. And the biggest revelation, which I don't believe personally, is that this rumour said Vanguard may be delayed and we'll be getting Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer instead. But what I could see taking place is a similar situation to Infinite Warfare, where once they released that trailer, the reception was so bad that as a package deal, I think it was for the Hardened Edition, if you paid for the more expensive version, along with Infinite Warfare, you also got COD Modern Warfare Remastered. So what I can definitely see happening is if the reception of Vanguard is bad, or if Activision just don't think the project's good enough or it's going to sell enough, as a bundle to entice people to buy it, I could definitely see them throwing in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer. There was also a few interesting tweets that was put out by someone called Modern Warfare 2 Ghost. He says, I got the green light to share this. There is still no certain release date for Vanguard. This is the latest that a firm decision hasn't been made about the release, and it's possible that we won't be seeing Vanguard this year. He then went on to say, there are talks of a kind of revamp for Modern Warfare 2019, or a flow of more content for it. There is so much unreleased and potential saved for Modern Warfare 2, and, of course, Cold War at the front and centre. Lastly, there is nothing about Vanguard that would make it a good release this year. I think that last part is his quote, or his opinion, but it's pretty worrying that we're hearing from multiple people, some of these people being credible, that there are a lot of problems with this year's COD. In a way, also kind of exciting that we may be getting Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered, but as for the main game, it doesn't sound good. The fact that there's still no certain release date, well, since Warzone has totally changed the way that Call of Duties are revealed now, as I mentioned earlier, we saw with Black Ops Cold War, that was revealed a lot later on. By now, we would have had the trailer, but there was an article put out by Charlie Intel in which the title read, Activision's president has confirmed that yearly Call of Duty releases might be revealed later in the year than usual, as Warzone has now changed how the company looks at Call of Duty marketing. So this pretty much confirms that this year's Call of Duty will again be revealed in Warzone, which explains why it hasn't already been revealed. If we go along the Black Ops Cold War cycle, then that should mean that World War II Vanguard is revealed in August. And something I was thinking about, in a recent interview, Infinity Ward stated they are already working on Season 6. There is something big going to be happening in that season. Now, each season lasts 2 months. We are on Season 3 right now, so if my maths isn't wrong, Season 6 should come in October time. I was thinking, well, what if the big thing they're working on for Season 6 is the reveal of the next Call of Duty, but that would be very close to the release date. And to be honest, with Black Ops Cold War, that game was revealed in August, the game came out in November, there is only a 3-month gap, which isn't much time to actually, get the hype, build people up, get them excited. I kind of liked when the reveals were a lot earlier. But yeah, pretty much don't expect anything official anytime yet. Maybe July, late June we start getting some teasers, but not until around August I would expect the official reveal. That is, if they even release the game. Activision have said they will be releasing another COD this year, so it's definitely coming. It's just a question, will it be World War II Vanguard? Will it be Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered? I can't see that happening, but I can see them packaging that in, definitely to entice people to buy it, if things don't go how they plan. Which by the sounds of it, from everything we've heard, there could be a few worries. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really want another World War II game. Sledgehammer have already tried that. I didn't play it too much. This is all in my opinion now, but I'm kind of over that whole genre of World War II games. I know we haven't had too many lately, but we had so many in the early days. There are already hundreds of World War II games to go out there and play. I would have liked Sledgehammer to try something different. They've tried the future, they've tried the past. I would have liked to have seen them done a modern day COD. I would have liked them or Treyarch to give that a try, because again, Treyarch haven't done a modern day Call of Duty yet. They've done the past and the future. The last thing I will say is, if you don't want to play a World War II game this year, we are getting the new Battlefield. I haven't really been staying up to date with leaks, but I think we can guarantee this is going to be modern day. Battlefield 3 and 4 were some of the best first-person shooter games I've ever played. The last couple I have enjoyed. Battlefield 5 wasn't for me. I really did like Battlefield 1 though, but the fact that we are getting some very healthy competition this year, I expect this year's Battlefield to be very good, so all I'm saying is Call of Duty have got a lot of work to do. We know in terms of sales, Call of Duty always outsells Battlefield, or pretty much any game, but maybe some healthy competition like this could push Activision to delay the game, invest more money into it, make it better, or release Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer remastered along with it. Anyway guys, there we go, that is it, that is all I have for you for today's video. I must reiterate, with any leaks or rumours, take it with a grain of salt. It could be true, it could not. This is just the latest things that we've been hearing. Drop a like rating if you have enjoyed, let me know your thoughts, make sure you are subscribed, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.